Hello, welcome to Prepclass Tutors. I am Abel, and today we're going to be looking at some mass past questions from the exam body WAEC, and our focus is going to be on question number 30 to 35. So, just in case you have not liked or commented on our video on YouTube, please do so. Yes, we need that moral support to keep us going. Okay, going to our question number 30. It says the length of an arc of a cycle of radius 3.5 centimeter is 1 whole number 19 all over 36 centimeter. Calculate, correct to the nearest degree, the angle subtended by the arc at the center of the cycle. Take pi to be equivalent to 22 all over 7. Now, to proceed with this, let's have a look at a rough sketch of the cycle. So you have a cycle, and the radius of a cycle, OA and OB, together make up an enclosed sector, OAB. Now, I want you to picture this. A sector is a combination of an arc, which is a segmental part of the circumference, and the radii of the cycle. So our interest is to find out what is the angle that this length AB, a portion of the circumference, actually subtend at the center of the cycle. So to do that, we need to remember that the length of an arc AB formula is given to be theta all over 360 times 2 pi r, where our radius is given as 3.5 centimeter, which is something as 7 over 2 centimeter. Length AB, that's the length of the arc, is given as 1 whole number 19 over 36, which can be converted to improper fraction as 36 times 1 plus 19, that's 55 all over 36. So, substituting into the formula that we have here, theta all over 360 times 2 pi r, and then the length of the arc AB is given as 55 all over 36, which is equivalent to theta all over 360 times 2 pi r, which is 7 over 2 here. So what we need to do now is just to cancel out some values. 36 here cancel, 36 here cancel, and we're left with 10 as the denominator on this right hand side. And 2 here cancel, 2 here cancel, and so we're left with pi and 7 on the right hand side. So this 10 can cross over to this side to be 55, which is what we have here. And this pi and the 7, when divided by both sides, will give us pi times 7 as the denominator here. So the value of pi is given as 22 over 7, 7 cancels 7. So what we have is 55 times 10 all over 22, which is approximately 25 degrees. So this, to the nearest degree, the angle subtend at the center of the cycle is given as 25 degrees. So this is option C. In the diagram, question number 32 says, in the diagram, PU, this is our PU, is parallel to SR, this is our SR. Take note of that, because questions like this comes with a lot of information to digest. Now, PS is parallel to TR. And then we have QS is parallel to UR. So we were told that UR is 15 centimeter, SR is 8 centimeter, and PS is 10 centimeter. And that the area of this triangle SUR is given as 24. This triangle here, this one right here, is given as 24. So what is our job? Calculate the area of PTRS. So calculate the area of this PTRS, which is a parallelogram. So we need to calculate the area of a parallelogram like this. Now, to solve this, this is a neater picture for you to see the representations all along. So, it said given that the area of our SUR, which is this triangle, as 24, and the area of a triangle is base times height times half. So, when we cross multiply here, this 2 goes to this side, 24 times 6 equals to 8 times h. Divide both sides by 8, 8 cancel 8, h is directly 24 times 2 all over 8. 8 here, 1, 8 into 24, 3, and then 3 times 2, that's 6. So the height of the parallelogram is given as 6 centimeter. Now the base, don't forget, is our SR. So formula for parallelogram, for calculating the area of parallelogram is base times height. Our base is 8, our height is 6, so 8 times 6 is 48 centimeter squared. This is option B. Proceeding ahead, question number 33, it says, in the diagram, PQR, referring to this, PQR is a cycle with center O. If O angle at PQ is given as 48, that's if this angle is 48, find the value of this angle. So we're looking for the value of this angle, which is this M. To do this, let's proceed. Now, you should take note of this, that this is an isosceles right angle triangle. And it is an isosceles because this side OP and OQ are radii of a cycle. So this will be base angles of isosceles, which are meant to be equal. So 48 and 48 are together. So what we need to do is to find this angle at O. Now remember that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So we have P, angle at P, which is 48, plus angle at O here, just this portion, plus angle at Q, which is another 48. Why? Because they are base angles of isosceles, so this should be equal. And we're here looking for angle at O now, because everything is summed to 180. So this is going to give us 48 plus 48 is 96. Then by the time we'll cross these values to the other side of the equation, we have angle at O is equal to 180 minus 96, which is equivalent to 84 degrees. So now, don't forget, ROP is a straight line, and we now know the angle from here to this portion is 84 degrees. So what do we add to 84 to give us 180? In another word, angle at O plus angle at M, or angle M, is equal to 180. So substituting the value of angle at O, which is 84, plus our M is equal to 180, making M the subject of the formula, is 180 minus 84, and that will give us 96. This is option A. Proceeding to question number 34, it says, the pie chart shows the population of men, women, and children in a city. If the population of the city is 1.8 million, how many men are in the city? So this question, we need to get the degree equivalent of all the components. So fortunately for us, we were given all but one, which is men. Now, the sum of all the degree measures of the angles is equivalent to 360 because angle at a point will give you 360 degrees. We know that women represent 120 degrees, men is what we're looking for, and children is 169. And from here, by the time we add 120 to 169, we have 289, making mean, the surrogate of the formula, we have 360 minus 2, 89, and that will give us 71 degrees. So now this is not the final answer. No, we need to know the number of men in that city, and this is just a degree measure. So we need to form some form of ratio or proportion here that will multiply it by the population in order to arrive at our answer. So 71 degrees all over 360 degrees times 1.8 million will give us 355,000 men. So they happen to be 355,000 men in that city. This is supported by option C. Finally, question number 35. The mean of the numbers 12, 15, 21, 17, 26, 18, and 29 is 21. So the mean of this, that's the average arithmetic mean of all this, will give you 21. Then calculate the standard deviation. So we're given mean and some items, and we're asked to calculate the standard deviation. So now this table will help us to make this analysis in a faster way and neat order. So this column is for our items. This column is for the difference between our mean and the items. In another word, we're subtracting the mean from the items. So this is like 15 minus 21, which is our mean, that's minus 6. 21 minus 21, 0. 17 minus 21, minus 4. Now, irrespective of the value, whether it's bigger, whether the item is bigger or smaller, we ensure that the mean is deducted from it. 26 minus 21, this gives us 5. 18 minus 21, that gives us minus 3. 29 minus 21, that is 8. Now the next column is nothing but the square of this deviation from the mean. So minus 6 squared, 36, 0 squared, 0, minus 4 squared, that's 16, and the process continues to the last. So what we need to do now is to know the summation of all this. When you add all this, you have 150. And the number of items here, they are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our n is 6. So standard deviation is equivalent to, this is the general formula for calculating standard deviation, the square root of the summation of the square of the deviation from the mean divided by n will be our answer. So this is given as 150, the numerator, and the denominator is given as 6. So 150 over 6, that's 25. The square root of 25 is 5. And this is exactly what we have as option C. So with this, we have come to the end of today's video. And just in case you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please don't forget, do well to subscribe. Until then, do have a nice day.